Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I still made it on time, despite the fact that I accidentally slept an hour too late, or 30 minutes too late. What can I say? I was dreaming about finding a better car, I guess. I don't know. But it was just, I was dreaming and completely lost track of where I was, and I woke up at 8:30 and looked at the clock, and I was like, oh, I still got an hour I can sleep. And then heck no. I was like, then it hit me. Oh, you're late, actually. But here I am. I am here. So we are playing Final Fantasy XII. Wraithwall's tomb is right there. I thought we would, how close are we? That's what I was looking at, actually, is how close we are to other things. As we get started today, if you do me the favor and the honor of following me on Twitch and Twitter and subscribing to me on YouTube, that would mean a lot to me. I am pushing for 500 YouTube subs by the end of the year, and having your help and your support would really mean the world to me, as we are almost got that. Both years working on that one. 80 on that one. 90, 70, and then 70. Right. Apologize as I'm getting my bearings here. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're having a great time. Doing the thing, having fun. Let's see. No. No one can use that yet. No. I mean, yeah, I've already got them. Healing rod, no. Why doesn't he have that? Licensed swords 4. Let me take a look at that. We need to get that, don't we? Licenses for Bosch. I'm Lord Bosch of Dalmasca. We need swords 4, which is 50 points. And then we'll go in. Get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that so we can get him up to snuff and have him properly outfitted. So gotta get that before we go into Wraithwall's tomb. Having a great time. So I hope everyone has had a great Thursday night. Gonna have a great Friday. It's been a good week. Great week. That's what I want, is for everybody to have a great week. Because I'm having a great week. I had a great week because every day that we're alive is a great day. You know, tomorrow is never guaranteed. So try to take advantage and be as happy as you possibly can. I know I do my best to be happy. And I know that we all have bad days sometimes, so sometimes you gotta shake it off. I don't mean it in the Taylor Swift way either, but I do. We're gonna do a little bit more of a grind here to get ourselves some more points. We have to get Bosch's, that new sword, and everybody else there. Just kind of working on it. Go, goodness there. Got to watch my friend Mags play a little more Chrono Trigger last night, and it's making me want to play Chrono Trigger, which is what they're supposed to do. Playing these games and why probably something that a lot of game companies don't necessarily understand or get is watching people play old games makes me want to play older games. Wants me to play the same games because it reminds me of when I was playing those games. You know? So, don't know about anybody else, but that's how I am. Come on, get in there. Join the Come on, get in there. Yep, there we go. Oh, kill him. Kill these guys. We are playing Final Fantasy XII. This is the Zodiac Age version, so it's the one that you can get right now. Here's the one you can get right now. So, got that. Working our way backwards. Ah, my eyeballs. Let's take a second to heal. Yeah, I really hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week. I know some weeks can be better than others, but we're doing all right. Enjoying the day. Pardon me if I'm trying to get my bearings, because like I said, I just woke up. Can't believe I did that. Actually, I can believe that I've done that, because I did. All right. Yeah, boy, oh boy. What? I slept pretty well. So that's good. Slept too well, actually, as you can tell from me getting up 20 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming. And half of that was me taking care of the dogs, so me setting up everything in less than 10 minutes is actually pretty good. You have to honestly say that that's actually pretty good of me to be able to do that so quickly. Now, I can remember when it took me twice that long because of the new TV that is now over a year old and all the other stuff. Now it's like, oh, I got it. Boom, 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 boom. We've done that. I don't think we have enough licenses for anything else. Still need 100. No, getting there. Yeah, actually, just though. I wonder what you guys have planned for this weekend. Anyone got any cool plans? I know I personally don't. But, doesn't mean plans won't appear. It's very possible that I will have plans happen. Or pop up, you know. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all, as I am moving my way up here. Let's buy that sword for Bosch. I don't think the rest of this stuff is... Because we don't have no one that can use a lance yet. No one that can use a bow yet. I got that chopper. Get you a chopper. Alright. Let's save her up and then we'll head into the dungeon. Dungeon's going to be a little difficult. See, I'm all messed up. I don't have my tea with honey in it or anything. Okay. We're going to touch the device. Ooh. What was that thing? A contraption you'd find in all but most of the rudimentary ancient ruin. One touch and off, you're whisked to where you know not where. The finer points of the operation elude me, but they are handy all the same. What more do you does the what more need a sky pirate now? Right. So that's the way back. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Let's check out what's around here. I can already tell you what's going to happen, and that's going to be a demon wall is going to push us. Yeah. Pretty sure the first one is going to be a battle we're not going to be able to win. Pardon me. Okay, so we can't do anything yet. Oh, gosh. The Sky Pirate, I'm the same. Nothing there. No, 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 no. All right, this is the right way, and be prepared here. Be prepared, because it's going to be, that is a demon wall. Yep, and it's going to come after us. Told you. It's almost like I've seen this shit before.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
Phoenix down. Oh, he got X-zoned out. We got X-zoned out. We can't drive him. Come on, boys. Well, we didn't win. Good thing we saved right before. Already seeing that. Let's try it this way.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
Let's see if we can do it with all these heavy hitters. If not, we'll run next time. Try that. See if that'll work. I've also got X-zoned again.
You're mine.
I don't know how well this is going to work. We'll find out. That didn't do anything. There's another one. But there's a longer path for this one.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
Come on, just keep hitting it. Can do it. We can do it. There goes Vossler again, X-zoned. X-zoned! Yep, I knew we could do it. Just comes down to timing. Timing, timing, timing! Yeah. We got the level up, or we beat it. We beat that thing. Can we go backwards and save and all that after beating that boss? Hey, Desi. I did? Crap in a hat. Thank you, sweetie. Typo Hunter. She got me. That's what she does. Yeah, she got me. That's what I get for being in a hurry. Now it's fixed. Oddly enough, that demon wall is not moving. Recycle or recover and save and all that good stuff. Dang it. Just out of curiosity. We can go back to Bujerba. Look at that. There's a hunt there. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. I do. I was in a hurry. I just was typing because, again, I literally got out of bed 20 minutes before the stream, and 10 of that was me taking care of the dog. So I had to pivot, and pivot fast. Where are we? That's the wrong way. The wrong way. No, actually, no. Hold on. We need to look at our clan primer here. Because we have to see... Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not mistaken. This big bastard is tough, but we'll see. You have spoken with Mont Blanc, Kupo. You will accept my request. You'll hunt the rock toys, Kupo. Oh, thank you, Kupo. I always knew it pays to have friends. I'm Palika. Me and Mont Blanc have been friends for a long time. That's why I went to him. You see, it's kind of embarrassing, but I had this rock toys I was keeping as a pet, Kupo, but he ran away. I gave up on finding him. Then I started hearing rumors about a giant Titan toys wreaking havoc in the mines, Kupo. Then I realized it's him. It's my pet. I just know my little toy slipped into the mines and he absorbed all that magicite energy, and then he got so big and violent, Kupo. I'd go get him myself, but the mines are awfully big. I'd get lost, Kupo. I'd get a friend to help, but I'm so embarrassed. That's why I wrote Mont Blanc, and here you are. And my little rock toys, well, he's not little, but he is in Saito at Alushu Mines. Go get him. So this is one of Mont Blanc's elite marks, which means he's supposed to be tougher, a lot tougher than the usual dude. So we're gonna head out to the mines and find the rock toys, and see about layeth the smacketh down upon all their candy asses. Whiskey, you want to come up here? Come on. There you go. What are you doing, huh? Besides watching me go the wrong way. Are you being a good boy? Did Mommy feed you? I bet you she did. Because you wouldn't let anybody forget, would you? Yeah, I know. Enigma drinks and he knows things. That's what I do. This is a good boy right here. So it says Site 2. So first of all, let's bring Balthier back, take Bosch back. This is actually a better place to grind for XP right now because the zombies are worth more. But I'm not really worried about that. We're just going to kill things as we kill them. And we're going to move. You want to lay down? That's what you're wanting to do? Yeah. There we go. Because never forget the value of license points. Never forget the value of them license points. They're all over the place. Everything you kill has license points attached to it. That's right. Everything you got has license points attached to it. Those license points are valuable for training armor and weapons and all that. If you're not aware of how Final Fantasy XII's grind system works here, Final Fantasy, of course, has become a game notable for the grind. Although Final Fantasy XVI was not that way. There wasn't much of a grind there. There were side missions to do, but it wasn't like you were running out into the wilderness for, you know, hours at a time to find points on things. But in this game, everything you do is based off of license points. So you can, you'll find that you can't equip certain weapons and certain armor until you actually get the license for it. So the license points you get from monsters, you actually, you get the LP, you can use those to train things on your license grid. And then likewise, then you can equip the specific weapons and armor that are there. So that's the grind point in this game. There was for a long time, there was the same thing with like Final Fantasy X with the sphere grid. Final Fantasy, the job system, Final Fantasy 3, 5, and 10-2. The Magicite system in Final Fantasy 6. The games like that had that extra little grind factor to it that was just right there, and they were there for you to not just improve your characters with experience and levels up, but also through finding new and cool ways to do things with these license grids. So that's what it's there for. Let's take a look at our licenses, see where we are. 39. Looks like 70 is next for him. 111, we got that. We'll go 90 for Balthier. She's almost got 80. We're doing one back down here for 90, right? Yeah, got a couple of 90s. 87, Ash has that. Now it's all 60s. Pinello, not quite. Working on it, working on it. And usually I take the time to actually say, don't, and I'll explain the chaining when we get to chain something. I'm not really interested in chaining right now. Basically, chaining is I'll explain it now since we have nothing to do, nothing to talk about. The chaining system is if you chain together specific enemies when you're killing them, like zombies, for instance. That's what I was doing here, the skeletons. The more of them in a row you kill, the better the rewards you get. That's just how the chain system works. And if you are like grinding for specific drops from specific enemies, you really want to chain those enemies together because, again, the more you hunt them, the more likely it is you're going to get the special items you're looking for. So don't be afraid to do that. At all. At all. String them all together if you can. You'll get good rewards. This time we're not really looking for the rewards as much as we are just the license points. Someone leveled up. Who was it? It was Balthier. Good. So once Vaughn gets up there, we'll swap those guys back out. This is where I would hunt the zombies right here because there's a whole ton of zombies here. Or the skeletons, I mean, Skull Defender. See, right there, we've chained enough of them together that we've upgraded the rewards. Even though I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to kill stuff and get license points. Let's see. Ash, I think we're looking for 60, yeah. 51 there, we need 60, 63, we need 70. Fran can train that. Got that. Then we need 90. We're good. See, license points are abound. Can't believe I overslept today. It just irritates me. Hasn't really happened much. The longest I've overslept is like 15 minutes, and today it was freaking 40. And usually I come downstairs at 8. I will medicate Whiskey and get him going and take him out and get things going. I'll come in here and set things up, and then I'll sit down and kind of just wake up. Brew myself a cup of tea. Well, guess what? I had no time for none of that today. So that's why you shouldn't sleep in. I'll sleep in tomorrow. Alright. Arr, here we go. We're going this way. And I know our rock toys is pretty close. There he is. Right there. That's our mark. That's our mark. We have to do the mark in here. Looks like we're gonna get it. Yeah, we got it. There we go. We gonna be fine like one. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Now we'll fight our way back out. Oh, we did. Usually those things drop. Yeah. Oh, I meant 80. Dang it. Oh well. Get the next one. 90 for Balthier. 75 for Fran. 90. 59. I need one more point for her. She got that. Good. Thanks for being here, Mags. Hope you're having a great day. I didn't see where you quit Chrono Trigger last night. I think you were in the future, though. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate that. Anyone who's not following or subscribed to Magitech Mags on Kick or Twitch, or even subscribe to her on YouTube, you guys really need to fix that, because she's all sorts of awesome. You know, you always look at things that we as human beings, we tend to look at things a little cynically and a little negatively, more negatively than we usually would. And you know, last year I had some serious downs. I really did. But one of the serious ups that I had was meeting Mags, and she has been a very, very staunch proponent for me to become a better creator. And her friendship has been very, very wonderful. So I definitely hope that you guys get to know her the way I have. She's just a great person. Here we are again. We got level 2. Let's see if there's any more here. Today's lunch might be McDonald's. What can I say? I don't know. I'm gonna run around like a chicken with my head cut off. This weekend I do plan on doing another video. I think it's going to have to do with the upcoming Lunar release. Probably the crown jewel of weirdness in my collection. Because it is weird. I mean, I can't stress enough some of the weird stuff I've got. But this thing I have that I'm planning on doing my next video on is, it trumps them all, quite honestly, when it comes to weirdness. No pun intended. 90, 75, 97. We got 90 there, so we'll take that. A couple of 90s, okay, 78. Take the 60s. No pun intended. Maybe you all see the chain now. Well, the chain was broken anyway, but we don't have the zombie chain right now because I broke the zombie chain. But if I was doing what I usually do in here, we would be totally doing the zombie chain. Or skull chain, or whatever you want to call them, skull defenders. Them skeletons with the big sticks. Which we can still do, quite honestly. Now that we're 2 screens away, we can run back. And the zombies will repopulate. The zombies will repopulate, and then we'll get to fight, do it again. Pardon me. And here they come. More zombies. Get in there, kill the zombies, kill the zombies, kill the zombies. Kill the skull defenders, kill the skull defenders. But this is actually a really nice place to string together kills and get some nice XP and some good license points. Also build up your gil if you're looking for money, because the bones here are nice. There's a couple places like this in this game where you will really, it'll behove you to check out what they got going on, you know. Alright. Got any more zombies? But you can string together 100, 200 of these things and not even realize you're doing it. We've already killed 17 of the things. Althier's at 90. That's what I wanted. Now we can go 80s for him. We're working our way back. So she's at 75. Got Mystic Armor 10. Althier still got a way to go. Ash still got a little bit to go. Pinello's got 50. But as my humble suggestion, that if you are not aware of this, how the grid system works, here's how it should work. Grind your rear end off for as many license points as you can, so you can get the stat boosts. I'm talking your health points, your hit points. I'm talking your battle lore, your magic potency, swiftness, all that stuff. You want as much of that stuff as you can, as quickly as you can. Do it, and then you'll have the ability to you'll get really strong, and then you work back, training what you need to train for weapons and armor, etc., etc., etc. So if you are like we just had Bosch with a sword. We needed a sword. Oh, we do have them all on 24. So, once we get... Now that we've done that, let's see. We save up the highest totals and work our way backwards. That is the plan. That is what I'm doing. And, it works out well for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it does work out well to where you get the stat boosts, your characters are really strong. You can take a lick You know, you have so many hit points you can take a hit, that kind of thing. We had thousands hit points on characters before we were even level 10. So you get that from getting those health boosts. And once you can take a hit, you will be much better off, let me tell you. But I'm telling you, license points are the dirty little secret that are going to get you. Because while experience points, hey Trey, good to see you. I am excited for the weekend. I'm excited for every day. I'm especially excited because tomorrow will be the day I get to sleep in, not today. As I learned the hard way. And thank you for the lurk. Please, thank you for the word. Appreciate everybody. Any more zombies here? Yeah, sure got them. Yeah, now we upgraded again. Got more, got more. Oh, wow, look at that. I didn't realize those all had dropped. But here we are, picking stuff up. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. Yeah, you want all of those, get all the XP, get all the license points. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. 80 for him. 80 there. Pardon me. Ooh. 20, 50. I need 40 more for him. There we go. Got her. 80 and then 75. Pinello's still working on, what, 45 is next for her? I need 7 more. Let's go get our bounty and head back to Wraithwall's tomb. Right. Got that one. Head this way. Luckily the Coke has caffeine in it, so I'm able to wake up. Over there. Got them both. Good, good, good. Interesting. 70 will be his next one. 7, 38, not there, not there yet, not there yet. 45, looks like it'll be her next one. Work her way back. Taking them down, taking them down. Yep. Not worried about the poison. We're on our way out anyway. Go, there we go. Pardon me. Oof. In we go to here. Oh, poison right out. I guess she's not poisoned anymore. It's all good. Apparently. That we'll save just simply because we did kill an elite march. So let's go ahead and do that. Head on out over here. We'll get our reward. Head back to Wraithwall's tomb. Yeah. Okay. You this way. Hey there, Dad Man Walking. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Heading on back to where we are headed. This way, this way, this way. Go. And where's our Moogle friend? There he is. Thank you, Koopo. What about Koopo? And look, my pet has learned his lesson and come home, Koopo. There he is. That's his pet. Garbo, thank the nice gentleman, Koopo. His name is Garbo. I know. It's not good to keep a pet in secret. I'm really sorry for what happened. I'm gonna move someplace where we can both live in peace, Koopo. Here, accept this as a token of my thanks. And thank Monk Monk for me, too. Kinda going on. Okay, so let's take a look at our license grid real quick. Nothing there. Pretty sure 80s for him, 70 for her, 77, we're almost there for him. No. 45. Yeah. What's our clan status like now? Are we still a rear guard? We're a vanguard now. Check that out. Okay. Can I buy warp stones? I hate to seem like I'm a rookie here, but because I'm not, but I don't remember if I can buy warp stones. Not here, I can't. Okay. I will use warp stones later, but for what we're using them for right now, no dollars, no sense in doing it. We're just gonna have to. I want to buy a ticket to Rabanasta and take the airship out there. Much easier to do it this way. Because Mont Blanc is going to have a reward for us for being a vanguard. He's going to have a reward for us for doing such a good job. Oh my gosh. So we're at Rabanastre. We need to leave, which is this way. Oh, Mont Blanc is going to be this way. Gotta go see Mont Blanc. We're gonna do the New York accent, because Muggles, that's how they talk. Not really, but that's how my Muggles talk in this game. They're gonna talk like that. Right. Oh, gotta go this way. Heading up this way and around. Yeah. So it is Friday, so I don't mind it whatsoever, and not that you need my permission to do it anyway, but taking some time to yourself and evaluating where you are, and what's going on in your life, is there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's actually really good for your mental health to take some time for yourself, maybe 5-10 minutes, just off to the side, sit down, take a couple breaths, see if you're where you want to be, what you can do to improve your lot, if that's where you are. And of course, if you're in a situation that is, I hate using the word toxic because it's not the right use of that word, but find yourself in a situation where you're not doing well, and you distance yourself from what's causing it. Koopo, you're a Vanguard already. You've been burning the midnight oil, Koopo. Boy, I burped. Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hard-working members, Koopo. Here, a reward for your accomplishment. Keep up the splendid work, Koopo. You defeated a demon wall. Impressive, Koopo. Here, you can hear this. It's probably going to be like 500 gil, 600 gil, and a warp mode. Any new marks? Nah, no new marks. Nothing to look at here. Boy, they're fighting. I don't think there's... What do you got here? Are you, Okay, he'll tell you information if they got it. Alright, so let's go back out to Wraithwall's tomb and head down into it and see if we can get through that. We're just gonna continue doing our thing and moving right along and keep moving forward, keep moving up. But yeah, I mean, I have been in situations, I've talked about it before, where it was negatively impacting my health and my mental health to the point where it was impacting my health. I was so what's the word I'm looking for? I was so stressed out, I was so anxious that it was impacting my eating patterns, it was impacting my sleep patterns, and it wasn't healthy. So when I got out of that job, I was just, part of you is always, the unknown is something that humans fear, is the fear of the unknown. It's just how we are. And I am very much that way. I have been afraid of the unknown. Well, I still had like this moment of clarity when I left that place for the last time. I was like, oh my god. I just felt so much better. And it's just, yes, yes, that's what you need. And that is exactly what I needed, was some time to get my bearings and all that, and it took a couple weeks. I won't lie, it took a couple weeks to a month for me to get my water legs under me again, where I felt good about myself and was sleeping better and eating better and all that. And of course, it helps to have just a wonderful support system, and I have a very loving girlfriend. Oh, it's a sandstorm. See what I mean about things changing? But I felt so much better after realizing I can wake up and not have to, I don't want to say concern myself about financial stuff, because of course I do. Fear of the unknown. But at the same time, it was me basically realizing that I do not have to be in negative situations. I don't have to be. So removing yourself from them is so good. So just don't fret the small stuff. Well, not that anything small, but don't be afraid to take chances and get away and look for and to find ways to improve things and make your life better. If you're in a situation where you're anxious and depressed and stressed out, just keep in mind that you do deserve better. You really do. attack that. Do not attack that. It's an elemental. We don't want that. Don't want to attack that either. There's some wolves. Wolves aren't worth anything experience-wise, but they're still worth a license point per kill, so why not? Just got to remember to take care of yourself, because you have to. No one else is going to take care of you if you don't take care of yourself. You know, and if you allow yourself to fall into that negativity, it will consume you. And trust me on that. I know quite a bit about that. Something my amazing, loving, perfect girlfriend stresses to me and still is trying to get me out of this is the moving right towards. I mean, I'm a humble person, okay? I mean, I really am, and but sometimes you being humble can also lead to negativity, where you just go, oh, I don't know if do I really deserve this? Do I really am I deserving? And the answer is yes, you do deserve better. You absolutely deserve better. Alright, there's our... I don't want to use the warp stones. And there's nothing wrong with building up more license points and stuff anyway, so... Speaking of which, let's take a look. 70 I need for him. 80, almost there. 70 is done there. 60 is next. 102. Almost there. Oh, not quite. So yes, you do deserve happiness. You do deserve to feel good about yourself. You do deserve to have a better job. You do deserve, that kind of stuff. You just have to go find it. You need to find ways, go find it. And it's not easy. It's not like you're gonna, wake up tomorrow and the perfect thing is gonna fall right into your lap. No, but you find yourself in a job or a relationship or a class or a friendship or something, and you can tell the person you are with is not doing, or the situation you're in is not doing your mental health any favors. In fact, it's having a negative impact on you. Back away, leave, find something better. Not saying you have to quit and all that good stuff right away. A lot of us are in situations where we can't, and I understand that. But if you don't look for a way to better your life, no one else is going to do it for you. That's all I'm saying. Is that you have to find, you're the one that's going to have to dig yourself out of it, and believe me, it's worth it. And it's entirely possible you're going to get in a place where it's terrible, just as terrible than what your situation you're in. Good, honest jobs, for instance, just don't grow on trees. And the thing is that you're going to find that a lot, especially today, because we have You got you know, there's still baby boomers out there. Gen X is out there. Millennials are now in the workforce, and Gen Z is starting to get there. 70? Nope. Yeah, 75. 55, and 70. There's 80 right there. And yeah, that's going to be 90, 80, 90. That's going to be something that is like that. But the thing is that there are people out there who will, if you let them take advantage of you, they will take advantage of you. Been there, done that many times, and it's my fault for letting it happen. Let's put all the cards on the table here. It's my fault that I let it happen. And I tell people that, I tell my girlfriend this all the time. If you sacrifice something, if you make a sacrifice for your job, for your company, they might tell you they appreciate it, but they don't appreciate it after that. They expect it. They know you're willing to do that because you did it. And then when they betray you, it's because they eventually do betray you, because that's the way a lot of managers work. Is they just look to use up their talent as much as they can, and then they cast them off like they're garbage. Once they realize they've bled that talent dry of all their goodwill, of all their desire, of all their happiness, all their joy, they cast them aside and find someone else to succubus or incubus their way through. Rudimentary, of course, not sexually, but it's just terrible. And I've said it. There's a lot of, anyone can be a manager, but not everybody can be a leader. Leaders are much more hardworking and listen to feedback and try to make things better. And meanwhile, you have managers who just sit on their throne and don't really care about you or your family or anybody else. They will tell you they do, but they don't really care. There's a level up for somebody. I like it when we get levels up. That was for Ash, it looks like, or maybe Vossler. But I know what I'm talking about. I've had many shitty jobs where you're trying to make people happy. You're trying to make those you work for happy, and you go out of your way to do that, and once again, they don't appreciate it. They expect it. And once they start expecting you to go that extra mile every time, that's where the negativity comes in. They just don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your well-being. They care about their well-being. And that's all they care about. And let me tell you, I have a master's degree, so I know all about this stuff. All about the negativity, and all about the finding people who are really leaders, transformative leaders. And they're very few and far between. Very few and far between. Not attack that. That's an elemental. It will ruin your day. Even if you're like level 60 right now, it would still be a pain in the ass. So just don't tempt the fates. we're just building up more loot. We're building up more of a license points here. Ash has enough now for 80. Another 80 there. Pinello's at 65. That's plenty for her to grab that. Plenty for that. Now we're at 60s. Need 80 for him. 60 will be her next one. These are gambit slots. I'm not really worried about gambit slots. And 90 is what he needs. Okay. I'm really not worried about gambit slots right now. I mean, we will get them, but I don't really need them. Hello, boys. That. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. I'm just trying to tell you how I've noticed how things are. There's Ash's level up. And since we have Pinello here, let's go ahead and cast that. Let's keep it up. What's the matter, West? Oh, you're looking. My dog is, at this time of year, is a sunbeam beast. All he wants is his sunbeam in his window, and it's working its way towards him, but it's not there yet. So he's laying next to me right now because it's warm, and the second that sunbeam hits his window where he can lay in it, he will be gone. And he's watching it very closely. Don't really need that. We'll see what happens when we go through here, if we get to continue on with the chain. We might not, because once you get into, oh, we have another, is that another sandstorm? That doesn't matter about the chain now. We're heading for Wraithwall's tomb. Just having a great day, a great week. You know, and then it took me a while once I got out of my last position. It took me about a month, and my girlfriend and I have been together for 10 years now, and after it was all said and done, and after about a month, she just looked at me and she says, "You are so much yourself, more yourself than you've been in a long time." And I was like, thank you. Because I am genuinely a happy person. I'm genuinely a positive person. That job just killed me. It just destroyed any good feeling that I had. So it is possible. That's what I'm saying. licenses. Let's see. 36, 58, 69. We'll go to 65 will be next, right? Yeah, I should have taken 65 before the 60. Or 80. There's 80 over there. Jeez, okay. Almost done there. Not quite there. Another 40. There's a 60 over there. Let's save up for the 60. And we're looking for 60 there. Okay. Oh, is he going? Yep, there he goes. The sunbeam's not in your window yet, Whiskey. That's because you can see it. And as soon as he jumped up there, there's a cloud that goes up to the sun. That poor dog. Whiskey, I'm so sorry, buddy. Put this over my feet because my feet are getting cold. I'm always in a dilemma with my feet. I get cold feet very easily. I mean, really cold, not cold feet in the sense to where, you know, the same. But I don't like wearing socks, so I tend to would much rather just have a blanket and throw it over my feet. Keep giving us license points and experience. It's all I can ask for. Got over here, we got two. Oh, there you are, more of these. No levels up. How we doing on licenses? 60. There we are. 70, 60 there. Need 10 more for him. That's not ready. He's almost ready. 5 away. Over halfway. Okay. That's not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. Take it. Yep. It's just what I wanted. It was healing. I guess C2E2 is happening pretty soon. I won't be there, even though it's a local con for me. I don't go to many cons anymore. We need a real, I hate to say a reason, that's not how I want it to sound, but there'd have to be somebody there I really wanted to see, you know? And there just hasn't been that for me lately. Don't know about anybody else, but it's just me. More. That's enough for him to get that. Still working on that. Bosch definitely has the 90 now. Now we can go to 80s. Almost. No. There's a 75 up there. Should probably look at taking that armor up there for 75. Do that one next. Wrong way. Oh, she's asleep. Wake up, Ash! Wake up, Ash! There. With ice again. Chewing ice is bad. Don't chew ice. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. My nose itching. Almost back at the tomb. Got you down. Whenever I'm in a hurry is when I make typos and big mistakes, so... Come on, get him down. Not bad. Okay, made it back to the Tomb of Wraithwall. That'll probably be the only Cokes I drink today. I'll probably be water this afternoon. I had no tea. What was I supposed to do? Or maybe I'll do tea this afternoon because I didn't have tea this morning. Very possible. Treat people well. I cannot. I'm so happy to play this game with you guys. I do love Final Fantasy XII, but it's not for any reason that it has to do with Final Fantasy, quite honestly. Final Fantasy XII is like the anti-Final Fantasy. I don't find the story is very political. The characters, most of them aren't very well developed. There's a couple that are pretty good though. Ash and you again, huh? You bots. Jackass bots. I saved it, so let's just see if we can kill it this time. I don't think so. Bad. Ash is cast into the void. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that. There's just no way. I do want to beat that thing, though. We'll have to... figure it out. Let's see. We got magic. We got magic. Let's cast Blind Knot to everybody who we possibly can. Bossler needs it too. Alright, we did beat the demon wall here. The demon wall around the end is very... There's a short leash, a short bit to get it, so to beat it. So when I saw we weren't going to be able to do it, it's like, yeah, okay, we can't do it here. Doesn't mean we won't be able to do it later, but right now we can't. Can't do it. Oh, cutscene time.
Incredible.
Indeed.
It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it and he shall remain true to our cause.
I do not share your majesty's trust.
We will continue this later. Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard.
That's right, your princess just told you off, Vossler.
It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
I can hear its call.
Alright, so now we are here at Wraithwall's tomb. There's some stuff here. Oh, look, we have a nice... I always like it when they leave an urn with a map in it. There we go. Got some bats to... Right. And once again, we're not worried about chaining things at this point. We're just worried about the points experience and the... license points. That's what's important to me. One more point for her. Let's do 80 then. 80 here too. For blood sword, right? Nope. We'll figure it out. Look at us go. Get that one down. We can go that way. I'm not going that way yet, just simply because. There's a whole other side to this tomb that I want to take a peek at. Let's go see over there. Nice. Penella with the level up. Is Bosch leveled up yet? No. Okay. Alright, we're on this side already, so let's go this way and see what's in here. Oh, we parried the attack. Didn't parry that one. Okay, Bosch now. It's 25, so we'll take them out. Put these two back in. They're catching up to Fran, so we'll have to put Fran back in for too much longer. 90. 70 there. 75. Halfway. 80 for that one. Pardon me. And then 80 here. Okay. Got you. Now we have Skull Warriors. That looks like a transport device. Sure, we'll worry about that later. Right now we're cleaning things out. Today feels like a Saturday for some reason to me. Don't know why. Don't know if anybody else feels that way. Treasure chests. I'm not looting treasure chests right now. Mostly because I want to make sure I get the Zodiac Spear. And there are random chests you're not supposed to open, otherwise you lose the ability to get the Zodiac Spear. So. Down they go, down. Okay, this one's... That one down. So we just did a great big loop-de-loop, except now we're at the top level instead of the bottom. Got it. Got it. There's one more thing here. One of you guys. It's freaking Friday, man. Alright, let's see. We did that, right? Got that. Wonder what everyone's going to do this weekend. I'm thinking... Well, I know I'm going to do a video. and I want to. Still working on a couple of logos and things like that. I really want to get that done. There's 80. Next is 65. This is Bosch. I need 80 for Bosch. I need 90 for Ash. 70 for Pinello. She's just cool. Okay, 75 is next. Ooh, that's a good one too. And so is that. So 75 for Vaughn. Okay. Let's keep on making our way around the license grid. I want to shoot a video, and then I want to work on my my logo that I'm working on, and I'm not hiring a GFX artist for it. It's something that I'm coming up with myself. A couple of ideas. But yeah, I want to... Yeah, are you coming up here or what? I don't even know where it is. Doesn't matter. There we are. That's definitely something I want to work on. Maybe see if I can get the logo done. We can, or whatever, then we can move into putting it on things. And I really want to well, you know what? I don't really have anything outstanding to do. I should probably go get some more dog food for Whiskey. That might not be a bad idea. All about it. What is up with this? This is so goofy with this thing. I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what's in here. Solid stone. Come on, over here. Now those are proper zombies right there. Five more for Vaughn. Okay, I see 70 is the highest amount, besides his other thing there. But we're going to take these a little at a time. Fran is at 30. We need 23. We need more for that. 3 more, and then that'll be there. And then she's got a long way to go. So does she. Okay, we're working on it. Moving on up. Okay, that was weird. The angle there was odd.
Yeah.
More birds. We got bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Another 3 chests. I think a lot of people, I've noticed that Square Enix is kind of celebrating the release of Final Fantasy IX, and people are like, oh, does this mean we're finally getting a remake? Probably not, guys. They're remaking 7 right now, not 9. But maybe, you know, who knows? I would prefer them to remake 6. But then again, that kind of scares me if they remade 6 because, you know, you're messing with perfection. What is that? Okay, we have something here. Oh, hi, guys. Touching that jewel partially lowered that thing. It didn't lower it to the point to where we can go behind it. Yep, that's what I thought. Up here we'll go to 70. Go to 80 after that. Balthier, way too... Nope, not there. Gosh, yeah. Ash is getting there. Pinello is getting there. Okay, we're good. This is what I mean about license points. Just go through, kill everything, get the XP, get the license points, and move on. Balthier is 25. Good. That means we're just waiting for Vaughn now to get to 25. And that's the way we came. This is the way up. Ash is going to have to be healed. I have a feeling that there's a jewel on the other side too I need to touch. There we go. There we go. Let's go to the other side now. There's probably a jewel over there. Oh, they're gonna get it. Well, Vossler does what Vossler does. We don't control Vossler. He is a guest. He does what he wants. He does what he wants. He does what he wants. It's his hot body. He does what he wants. You down? Hey, I thought that was down. Guess not. I guess not. Let's take that one down. Go. Take it. XP is important, but license points are better. At least right now. Because I really want us to get to the part where we can have dual classes, so we can really unlock the potential of these sons of bitches. Sure, why not? Apparently Square Enix wants to apparently Square Enix is looking for stuff for creators, and here I am. See what happens there. So I'm betting there is a jewel, and again, I've played this before many times, but I don't remember everything about it. So forgive me for not remembering all of the what I'm supposed to be doing in certain dungeons, because sometimes I forget. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. Here we go to save the day. We need to find that jewel over here. Is what we need to do. I will most certainly see if Square Enix wants to talk to me about my streaming and what if they want to partner with me on things, because I stream a lot of Square Enix stuff, guys, in case you haven't noticed. So level up for Vaughn, nice. Take you guys out, put you guys back in. Once I get to 26, then we have to put Fran back in for a bit. Because I am a big classic Square Enix fan. Although I did like Final Fantasy XVI. I need to be honest. I was really not excited for Final Fantasy XVI. I don't know about anybody else, but I saw it and I thought it looks just like every other hack and slash RPG out there right now, and it did. But I liked the story. The character was pretty well developed as well. There's our jewel that I missed. That's what I thought. Hi, guys. I don't cast oil. That's why they cast oil, because it actually makes... There's a lot of them. Any more? Okay. Does it work? Nope, doesn't work. I think I only have one kerchief, right? Yeah. Oh, I have 8 of them. Okay, well, those are what we need to clean up our act here. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Now we're going over here. But I do stream a lot of Square Enix stuff these days. I love classic Square Enix. I grew up playing Final Fantasy and Secret of Mana, and ooh, that's the mist.
underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
Now we're on the bottom floor, which is good. We'll just run around and kill stuff and... Oh wait, we haven't looked at our licenses lately, have we? Let's see, 40. We need 50 for that one. 47, we're getting there. 68. That's 60. Take that. Now we can go to... Oh, 65 is what I should have done. Damn it. Oh well. 42, not yet. 93, that's plenty for that. 220. Wow. Okay. Pinello is not there yet. Okay, still working on stuff. Considering the mist is here, there isn't a lot of bad guys. That's the other way to come in, I believe. Yeah, nothing. Treasure chest. Yep, I see. I see, says the blind man to his deaf wife. Our first Esper here. He will be a bit of a bitch. But nothing we can't handle. Here he goes with his ass-kicking move. We're strong enough that we don't really have to worry about it. This is the way, I like it. There we go. No problem, we got it. Belias the Gigas.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods. But prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him.
Gigas,
Thereafter,
whatever.
it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
Well, that's what we just beat.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Yes.
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so?
Indeed.
Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
You are old-fashioned there, old, Bosch has all on him. That's okay, we're not really worried about it right now. Let's do a quick little safety heal here. We did just fight a boss after all, so... There we go. We're okay. Now we're looking for, is it the Dawn Shard or the Dusk Shard? One of the shards. There's a shard down here. That's the way out, if I'm not mistaken.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's her late husband.
You will be avenged.
We got the Dawn Shard. Okay, so we got that. Let's look at our licenses real quick so we can... Now we can do the secondary license board, which pleases me. Need that. Take that too. Pardon me. This should take us back to the beginning. Quick little save. That'll heal everybody. Interesting. Complete. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Empire's here. Boy, it's almost like I've played this before.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwall's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite. Are you mad, Vossler? If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
So he just
Captain
turned on us.
Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Yeah, we know I know what's going to happen.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars is the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
This is true.
A son of Dalmasca.
Fran knows something's
Our
up.
equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment.
Sexy
Once we've
Chewbacca.
connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Yeah, that's the way to do things.
Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be Deifacted Nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True Deifacted Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it? You stand.
Hold her down!
Yeah, good luck with that.
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up.
How did you
I
know
just
that?
never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
So Vossler turns in the end, and we're gonna have to.
Why do this, Bosch? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Now we can focus on Vossler. Hot. Damn. Nintendo says that the Breath of the Wild upgrade for the Switch 2 will be $90. Oh my god. Nothing quite like a game that's almost 10 years old and you're going to charge $90 for it. They're going to learn the hard way. Damn.
Engine power falling rapidly. Each negative, impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The Nethicite's draining the ship's power!
Disengage it at once.
I want that number 3 million seals. Let me in.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
We just killed you. We just whipped your ass. Vossler. There goes the Ifrit. Or whatever ship that is. Boom shakalaka! And Judge Geese with it.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
She calls it what she calls it. That's the Dawn Shard.
I think it's the Dawn Shard.
What are we waiting for?
Go by and pick it up.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk.
Leviathan, sorry.
The great fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanasta. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Dawn Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein.
Dang it.
Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
The Emperor's hurting.
Put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion.
Mighty explosion.
Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
Oh, now we have a Midlight Shard.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That's right.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them.
That's not a good idea.
Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
No.
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways.
They do indeed.
Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it. The cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like
Yes.
that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
Balthier being a dick, asking her for the one thing that her wedding ring.
I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for?
Money, women, and power. That's what he's
guess-
looking for.
Well, you know...
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kerwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
It will be.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Okay, so now we are here. Now we're going to have some interesting things happening. First of all, it's a clan provisioner. Gauntlets. Yeah, actually. Sell some stuff since we're here. Pardon me. hopefully we'll get some something from the bazaar here. Well, remember that we got to keep our gil high because we're still in the throes of you know, buying stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to need to buy. And it's best to have a lot of gil for it, obviously. Oh, we got some bizarre goods. What do we got? A light spear. I'll take that. And an iron forged blade. Just an iron sword. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, let's go, where are we? Way down here. Let's go see, first of all, since we're over here, we'll go see Mont Blanc. See if he's got anything for us. Right. He's a plains, okay. He's gonna hunt for it too. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, so we do have an elite mark. I believe that one's a bit odd. I think there's, because it's during the rainy season, we have to cut down certain trees and all that. If memory serves me correctly about that elite mark. We need to make sure we're also checking out the spells and item stores and all that, or weapon stores and all that. The only thing I'm not buying right now are gambits because I don't need them. What is that? That's Low Town. Never mind. Let's go look at the board, see what we have there. I'm sure there's stuff. Oh, gosh. A rank 5. That's Low Town, okay. That's the one that's a bitch. This one I know is tough. Lots of stuff to fight here. The crocodile. Alright. Got all that. Everybody got that? Alright, so according to the manufacturer of the Lunar Remaster Collection, the pre-orders, they're not pre-ordering it, they're just going to have them available at launch. So, 7 days from today. Is when it'll go up live. So if you're looking for a physical copy of Lunar Remastered, like your old pal Enigma here, check Amazon's website. In a week, they should have it. Since I am not by no means playing this right now, and I'm in no hurry, I do plan on playing one of those next, or those next. Okay, we have no spells here for us that we can purchase. Thank goodness that. Someone said it, because I check I've been checking every day for the Lunar on Amazon, because they're the ones who are going to sell it. So I've been checking this website every day. When is it going to go live? When's it going to go live? And sadly, it's not been live. But now I have confirmation that it'll be available in a week. Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. I see we have... all the stuff. It looks like we're all equipped up on that stuff. Let's look at the weapons before we go. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff to do here. We got to find... Actually, we need to get all these marks. Talk to the petitioners. Okay, there's no new weapons or armor available right now. At least not here. So I'm sure there will be in other places. Something else I'd like to do right now is check out our license grids, okay? So here are our license grids. Get ourselves prepared for what we're doing next. Okay, so we have... Let's do Ash first, because she's the one I'm going to use through most of this, right? Oh, we don't have that. Oh, okay. I can't get it yet. Now I'll be able to get it. We'll deal with that later. We have 5 minutes before lunch, so we're gonna go talk to... We're gonna start talking to petitioners. I think one is in the Sand Sea, where we were just at, so we'll go back there. The elite marks are tougher than the normal marks, as I was saying earlier. However, that rank 5, what we got, he's going to be a little bit of a bitch, I guarantee it. Barkeep, Tomage. No thanks. Looking for someone with a proper name. Did I not see one in here? Lowtown. That's rank 5. And that's... Ooh. Tingling Toast is a tough one, so be careful of that one. I could have swore there was one that was here. Rabbit Aster's Lowtown. Tavern Master, okay. So we will get that, but the Tingling Toad, that's going to be, I mean, I'm serious. That is a really tough one. And we will do it, but not now. I mean, we're going to need some chutzpah behind us before we head that way. Totally remember that one being a bitch, so we need to be cognizant of that. Lowtown. Alright, let's go ahead and go to lunch. And we're back in an hour. So guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to away for an hour, eat some lunch, unwind a bit, because today was a crazy go nuts kind of day. I didn't mean to oversleep, but I did. So now, but I'll be back at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy 12 here. I definitely hope you will do me the honor and favor of following me on Twitch and Twitter. I am at Evil Enigma on those platforms. Subscribing to me on YouTube also really helps. I'm Evil Enigma on YouTube. And of course, check out my merch store on Fourth Wall. I'm Evil Enigma there. So if you'll check those out there, I would greatly appreciate that. I want to get to 500 Twitch or YouTube subs by the end of the year. So anything I can do to anything you can do to help me out with that, I would greatly appreciate it. So give me 1 hour, and I will be back, and we are going to play more of this. We're going to go even further into the game. We're going to continue developing our license grids. Now that we can have 2 license grids, that's going to open up a whole lot of new stuff for us. So that's going to be really fun for us to do there. And guys, I'll see you in an hour. Okay, so you guys take care of yourselves. Don't go far. In the meantime, I think Yarny's live right now, so go on YouTube. So if you want to go watch Yarny until I get back, I would do, right? That's what I would do. But I will see everybody here in about an hour. So don't go far. I will be back soon.